And it's like your hopes and dreams are all being crushed at the same time. All these things that you thought were going to happen, your little family is suddenly no more.
Briefly, I have to keep it brief because I've had 6 miscarriages. My husband and I, we suffered 3 miscarriages in total.
Unfortunately, I've had recurrent miscarriages. I had 3.
Over the last 12 months, my husband and I have had 4 pregnancies, which have not worked out, unfortunately.
I had a miscarriage actually 8 years ago, in between my first child and my second child.
I have lost 4 babies to miscarriage, 2 singletons and 1 set of twins.
Positive pregnancy test, you know, I thought, well, this is easy. And sadly, I miscarried that pregnancy in the first trimester. I then got pregnant again a couple of months later, miscarried that pregnancy, and then I had a little boy. And then while trying for a second child, I had 4 miscarriages in a row.
They were all kind of varying weeks, but each as hard as the other. I think it doesn't get easier, the experience that you go through.
Once you get that pregnancy test and you see the line, you're having a baby and your life changes from that minute.
You know, we were just realising that this life that we'd thought about, this future that we already had started setting in place, even though we'd only known about the pregnancy for 3 weeks, wasn't going to happen.
When things don't work out, in my experience, you do want the people who know you and love you to know and to be there for you.
One of the main things that's come out of it for me is the fact that the way you feel is normal, that the way you react to things is normal, that you're not overreacting, you're not being melodramatic. It is a really horrible thing.
I felt like a failure. I felt that I had done things wrong, but telling people about it really helped me get over that.
People obviously kind of want to make you feel better, so they want to kind of jolly you along with some little quip or something, you know, like, well, at least it happened early or something.
At least you've got a child, if you have got a child.
Oh, well, at least you know you can get pregnant. Well, you know, you don't get any prizes for getting pregnant.
I went to the hospital and the receptionist asked me what had happened, and I was giving her some medical details, and she said to me, "Don't worry, there'll be next time." But that was my next time, and the next time after that I lost that baby as well.
I had somebody say to me, "Oh, it's just like a heavy period really, isn't it?" No, it really wasn't.
It's grief and it's a pregnancy. And that's what a lot of people forget. They think it's nothing, or they think that there's just, you know, there's a bit of blood and then it's just about dealing with disappointment.
It's not just loss of a pregnancy, it's all of your hopes for that child, and you would have imagined, you know, a whole future for that child.
I don't think you can sugarcoat it, so I don't think at least you can get pregnant helped. But I know that the people saying it were trying to help me, so of course them just being there and actually saying something was better than kind of radio silence.
I think the best thing anyone can ever say is just, "I'm really sorry. You must be really sad. Is there anything I can do?"
What really helped me was telling people and them actually not shying away from it, them asking how I was. That's what helped me, the fact that they were engaging with the fact that this had happened.
It also really helped me when people were kind of sensitive to the language that I used and used the same language as me.
Just to listen. Sometimes just somebody, there isn't any one thing in particular you can say that's going to make them feel better. But knowing that you've got a friend there that cares for you, is ready to listen to you.
That's all you can do, really. Just acknowledge it, say, yes, this is really, really shit. And I can't tell you why it's happening. I can't stop you from hurting. I can't take this pain away, but I can just be around for you to cry on.